I was diagnosed with cancer 2009 and I needed somebody to take care of my boys while I went into hospital. Both boys had disabilities, so they had extras that was needed for them.
My personal experience was that I had a child with disabilities, and without that break I probably wouldn't have been able to cope as well as I did.
We're in a society that want perfection, really, so a lot of these children, people are not interested in fostering or adopting, and it's something I really particularly wanted to do.
A lot of the time it's to give the families a break and siblings.
And that's one of the reasons why I decided to go and do short breaks myself, to give something back and to help families and, you know, give them the break that they need.
We spoke long and hard about it at the beginning just to make sure that it would be okay for us, and we went through what we thought would be every possible scenario. What if this happened? What if that happened?
It's a gradual process where you meet the parents, you meet the child comes for tea a couple of times and then it'll come for an overnight stay.
It's not a difficult process to go through. It's not something that would challenge anybody, or if anybody thought, oh, we've to go through a process, it's not something that would put people off.
I have an excellent link worker and she supports me, you know, really, really well. The training I've had so far and the support I've had so far has been brilliant.
When you first come into fostering, you'll get buddied up with a partner, and then they're telling you how it is because they're actually doing it. So they would give you, you know, you could give them instances about, you know, asking them questions about how this works and how that works. And I can assure you there's somebody at the end of the telephone line who will know anything that you've got to ask them.
With the short breaks, that benefits not just the child that you're taking in for the weekend or a week. It benefits their carers or parents as well, because you don't always, sometimes you take a child who's, it's not necessarily a foster child, it could be a child from, you know, with its own family setting, and it's a much needed break for that family.
It works so well that it's enjoyable for the boys, and therefore I know I can enjoy my time without any guilt.
As for the children I've taken long term, you just see the difference that you make to their lives.
He had no language at all, and now he's speaking, he's settled at nursery, which, you know, that's a major achievement that he's been able to settle and to enjoy going to nursery. And yeah, he brings lots and lots of laughter, and yeah.
One of them asked my daughter when she's moving house so he can have his own room. So that was one of the things that made me smile.
We get a lot out of caring for a child with disabilities. Just to see the little smiling faces when you achieve something with them is absolutely wonderful.
It's just having that relationship with the family and the child as well, that's really positive.
To see them have confidence in themselves and to do things that they, when the beginning, said that they couldn't do.
Mum always says he was like a little treasure box, and the treasure just kept pouring out, sort of thing, with all his achievements and things. So
just to move forward and just see the growth in them, that's what gives me pride.
Children do make progress even when you come to you for short breaks. It's their confidence, it's everything that they, you know, that happens when they're with you.
As a family, it's made us realise how strong we are as a unit, really, and compassionate as well, and caring as well.
It's such a nice glow that you know you've helped.
Everybody all round gets a lot out of it.
I mean, I just only see positive in it anyway. It's all positive. It's just really good and it's fun.
It's there to give me a rest. It's also there to give the boys a rest. I just couldn't visualise what we'd be like now. It would be so much more harder.
It's not easy by any means, but I would say to people, go for it. I've worked with children for many, many years, and I'd say the last 10 years since I did the long-term fostering have been the most rewarding 10 years that I've had, and I wouldn't change it for anything.